And we are live, y'all. Welcome to Overflow, the Everyday People Show. I'm your boy RL, and she's your girl,
Jenny.
from the block. Y'all, welcome back to this week's edition of Overflow, the Everyday People Show. Today, man, we got a lot. We got a lot to talk about, but we want you guys to be the driver of the show tonight. So today's show is going to be open topic night. Open topic night. If you have a topic you want us to chop up, we will be glad to chop it up and discuss it with you all. However you want to discuss it. You got anything you want to say with us?
I'm just ready to get started. I'm excited about some of the topics that we're going to talk about in lieu of whatever they're going to, shoot out there for us to jump on.
Yeah, and I keep messing her name up.
Kamala.
Is it Kamala or Kamala?
I pronounce it Kamala, and some people say it Kamala. So
is it Kamala or Kamala?
I think it's Kamala, but
is it two syllables or let me see? Kamala. Is it three syllables or
yes,
two syllables?
Three.
So it's the three syllables. It's Kamala.
Yeah, most people say Kamala.
I Kamala.
Say some people say Kamala.
That's still three syllables.
Kamala.
So it's three syllables. However you shake it. So listen, y'all. We're gonna talk about Kamala Harris's VP pick. Tim Walz. She just picked it today. She finally picked her VP. And what you think about it? We're gonna get into it when we get back. School has started. A lot of kids back in school. What are your thoughts about school, man? What was your thought going back in the days?
Oh, wow.
So we're gonna talk about a little stuff, but mostly, y'all, we want y'all to post if you have a question you want to talk about. If you got a topic you want to talk about, put it in the comment section, and that's what we're gonna talk about today. This show today's show is Open Topic Tuesday. So if you have anything you want to talk about, please, we encourage you to put it in the comment section. If you have a question you want to talk about, ask the question and we'll talk about it. It could be about me. It could be about me. It could be about her. Y'all want to get personal with us? We ready. Whatever y'all want to do, that's what we want to talk about. So this is y'all night. This is almost like viewer appreciation night.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So this is the night where y'all get to ask questions and we gonna sit back and answer them. But if y'all don't have any questions, we got some stuff we can talk about now.
We do.
So we so if y'all scared, don't be scared now. Don't be scared to ask us a question. Because if you got a question, holler at your boy, man. You know I answer it. It can be anything. Anything. Yeah. I remember going to Harper High, what the coach name? When he's a substitute, he used to be a substitute teacher. And he used to say, any question, y'all can ask me anything. Man, he got so many weird ass questions, man. So yeah, what's up, Georgia Rise? What's up, Georgia Rise? How you doing?
Hi.
Thanks for chiming in. You got any questions you want us to ask? You got a topic you want to talk about? Let's chop it up. Let's chop it up, y'all. So we got some topic to chop up in case y'all ain't got, if y'all scared to ask questions. Coach Chandler. Coach Chandler. I remember Coach Chandler. That wasn't Coach.
He wasn't a substitute coach, was he? No.
But he probably still actually asked folks to ask a lot of questions.
Sure.
I'm thinking about Coach Hambrick. I know Coach Hambrick, the one he was doing stuff like that. But anyway, y'all, we got a lot to chop up, man. And most of you want to chop up what y'all want to chop up. So please share this live. If y'all okay. She don't change her name. That's can you write your name in syllables so we can? Can you write your name how we would want to say it? I want to say Candy, Kanka. Well, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I cannot. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce your name.
So
I'm just gonna call you Can. Can I call you Can? Because I don't know how to pronounce your name. But anyway, y'all, if y'all watching this live, please share it. It would help us out. We would be grateful if y'all share this live. Like I said, we got a lot we're gonna chop up today, but mostly we want y'all to ask the questions today. We want this show to be about you guys today. So please, we encourage y'all to ask us a question. Is there anything you want to talk about? But if not, we gonna talk about some more stuff. You know what I'm saying? We got you. So don't be scared now. If y'all scared to ask questions, we still got y'all.
Yes.
But anyway, we'll be right back after what?
Our theme song.
We'll be right back, y'all, after the theme song. I think iPhone users are kind of like trying to be like bougie people, in crowd type people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying what I'm saying, man.
You about to step on the toe.
From the black women, I see they don't have that patience like that. You know what I'm saying? But white women, they'll take it on the chin.
Well, okay. Well, this is.
Any of y'all got the Trump Bible?
Or the
shoes. The man selling. The man. Let me tell you about Trump. One thing about Trump, he's a hustler, man. That boy Trump is a hustler. He will sell anything. A shoe, a stamp, a 3-cent lamp.
He naked. He took everything from me. I went from a place of living a life like this to oatmeal cookies.
No child born out of my loins will ever be born to poverty. That's what what I'm working on right now.
As long as I got God on my side, the hater just gonna have to let me fly. And welcome back to Overflow, the Everyday People Show. I'm your boy Earl, and that's your girl
Jenny
from the block. So what's up, y'all? We got a lot to chop up today, but mostly we want to chop up what y'all want to chop up today is Open Topic Tuesday. So if you got a question, you got anything you want to ask us, anything. Hey, you want to get personal with me? I'm gonna get it back to you. You know what I'm saying? So you got a personal question? Jenny said I ain't with that personal question, man.
Look, I'm good. I'm kind of an open book.
Jen said, y'all know, don't be asking me that personal. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, we want to talk about what y'all want to talk about today. This is almost like Viewer Appreciation Day. So you ask the question, and we'll get into the topic. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you want to come on live, you know what I'm saying, we'll send it to you. So I see. So I said, first of all, let's talk about the school started back.
Yes,
you're
and
a teacher. You know how's going so far?
It's going. It's always exciting for me. I think it's always challenging because we don't always know what we're gonna experience with the new students that come in, but there's always an excitement, just to meet them, to implement the new things that we did and pre-planning and stuff like that. So it's always exciting for me.
Yeah, I always think back to that first day of school. Now, when I was in elementary, I wasn't too good about. I wasn't too thrilled about going back to school because, it's the same people. Growing up, I grew up in the projects, Bankhead Court. Like your whole life existed is in this community, like within the department. The school is in the department. Everything you do is with these same kids. So going back to school, it ain't no way. So I'm going to see the same people. We just trying to go to school. But when I got to high school, I was really excited because I was going to see some new people.
Right. From other schools and stuff transferred. Yeah.
Other kids, I'm like, new girls, man. Ooh. I was so excited to go to high school because I'm like, man, there's going to be some new girls, man. Like, I'm tired of seeing these same girls. Because for how are we like 12 or 13 when you go to high school?
13.
Yeah, because we had 8th grade then. So I think you like 12. Some people were 12 when they got to high school. Some people were 13. So
average age 13.
Yeah, but nevertheless, man, I was so excited to see the new girls. It's gonna be some new girls, man. They got to see the same old girls that we see every day for the last 12 years, man. I've been seeing the same girls, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be some new girls, and I was excited, man.
But you got to watch them grow, though, right?
Yeah.
So they might have been the same girls, but you got to see them grow up.
So was y'all excited to go to school when y'all was young?
I was.
Did it have to take for you to be in high school to be excited?
No, I loved it every year. I was always ready because back then we had 3 months out, so It wasn't like how it is now. You barely get 2 months. So by the time those 3 months were over, I was ready. I used to love the smell of the new supplies, like the crayons, and I used to love to go school shopping for back to school clothes. I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah, the first day of school. This is first. I mean, you from the projects. You know this. This is all the time. You get some new shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be honest about it, man. You from the projects, man. You know, you ain't getting this is it right here. You know, you get the first new pair of shoes. After that, man, you ain't getting nothing new. You know what I mean? And it was a tough time, man.
I was always ready, and it was just, I don't know, maybe it was just in me. That probably that's why I'm in education now, because I loved it.
She said, "I bet you cried when you was in elementary." No, I didn't cry when I was in elementary. Only time I cried elementary when I got when my first day of kindergarten.
What?
And my mama dropped me up. My mama took me to school, and she started to leave. Where the hell you going?
Aww.
Because you know I didn't go to Head Start. I see a lot of people who I went to school with in kindergarten. They had been to Head Start. Yeah. You know, Head Start is like you know kind of like pre-K. Yeah. They went to pre-K, but I didn't go to pre-K. Okay. My first schooling was kindergarten. So I didn't have a pre-K, so it was new to me. You know what I'm saying? when mama dropped me off, and you know what I'm saying? She turned and walked.
I wish I could have been there to see that.
I'm looking like, where the hell you going? You know what I'm saying?
My mama was so ready to send me to school. I'm just bearing tales, but my mom like snuck me in school when I was 4.
Yeah, y'all please share this live. Y'all please share this live. And if y'all have a question, today is Open Topic Tuesday. So we're gonna take questions from you guys. Hopefully you guys got questions or topic you want us to talk about. But if not, we're gonna proceed with the show. We definitely gonna talk about the Kamala
Yes,
Harris.
their first campaign rally.
First campaign rally with the
Tim Walz.
With Tim Walz, her VP pick, you know, and I think I like it when I first heard her VP pick. Matter of fact, let's get on to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's get into that. The VP pick, Tim Walz. Let me play a video of Tim Walz. I know because if y'all like me, y'all ain't never heard of the cat, man.
I didn't either. I'm like, who is that?
Yeah, but I like what I'm kind of warming up to it already, though. You know, so I'm gonna give you a little bit about who he is, man.
Sometimes life is as much about the lessons you learn as the lessons you teach. When I grew up, community was a way of life. My high school class was 24 people. I was related to half of them. I learned to be generous towards my neighbors, compromise without compromising my values, and work for the common good. My dad was in the Army, and with his encouragement, I joined the Army National Guard when I was 17. I served for 24 years. I used my GI benefits to go to college and become a public school teacher. I coached football and taught social studies for 20 years. And I tried to teach my students what small-town Nebraska taught me: respect, compromise, service to country. And so when I went into government, that's what I carried with me. I worked with Republicans to pass an infrastructure bill, cut taxes for working families, signed paid leave into law. I codified abortion rights after Roe got overturned. Because I go to work for the common good. But enough about me. Let's talk about you. Because that's what this election is about. It's about your future. It's about your family. And Vice President Harris knows that. She too grew up in a middle-class family. She too goes to work every day, making sure families can not just get by, but get ahead. We believe in the promise of America, in those values I learned in Nebraska, and we're ready to fight for them. Because as Kamala Harris says, when we fight, we win.
Okay, so the ticket is set, y'all. Walz, Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, governor of Minnesota. When I first heard, I like, who is this guy? You know what I'm saying? But when she started introducing him, I started looking at all the boxes he checked off.
Yes,
very
impressive.
All the white man boxes. You know what I'm saying? He checked all the suburban white boxes. And I think, go ahead.
But his resume like stretched kind of long for like where I would say it's gonna touch a lot of the different sects of people for voters. It's going to expand beyond that just because of what he has been in with education, the military, sports. He's
Yeah, he
got
was a school teacher.
he's going to touch a lot of different
Yeah,
areas of
yeah.
people for voting.
He's relatable. He's
Mhm.
relatable to real America. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna say real America, like normal
everyday people.
everyday people. There you go.
Yeah.
He's relatable to
Everyday
everyday people. Y'all, please share this live. If y'all don't mind, please share this live. Also, today is Open Topic Tuesday, so start putting your topics that you want us to talk about in the comment section. If you want us to talk about your topic, please just post it in the comment section. As soon as we get through this, we're gonna start writing down what y'all want to talk about, because this is y'all day. You know what I'm saying? This is the Everyday People Show, and this is how we do it, baby. You know what I'm saying? For sugar job. But anyway, y'all, Tim Walz is now the governor of Minnesota is now the VP pick for Kamala Harris. The waiting is over. He's a school teacher, check. He's a football coach, check. And he won the state champion in Minnesota too. He's won the state champion in Minnesota, check. They get all the jocks. You know what I'm saying? He also married to a teacher.
Right. His wife, 29 years in education.
29 years.
His dad was a teacher.
Yeah.
His siblings are teachers, and they all married teachers. It's like you can't. They're all in education. So
yeah. So he checked it. There's two. So he checked the teacher's box.
Yeah.
He checks the jock box with the sports, and he grew up on a farm in Nebraska. Mm-hmm. That's the rule. That's the farm box. Yep. And he's a lieutenant in the National Guard. That's the military box. And he's a white man, so he checked the white box. See what I'm saying? And he got the look. You know, the white man had the little bald head with the hair around it. That's like the average white man, right? You know what I'm saying? Only a white man can rock that. You know what I'm saying? Black men can't rock their hair like that. Let's be honest about it, y'all. A black man could not have that. Only black man I've seen that hairstyle was George Jefferson.
Yeah.
George Jefferson is the only black man I ever seen rock the bald at the top with the hair around the middle, hair around all the way around. But white men rock this. I give it to y'all. Y'all can rock that damn hairstyle. Y'all can rock the dome. Y'all rock that dome hairstyle. You know, we bald head in the middle with hair all around. I give it to y'all, white men. Y'all rock that shit. But anyway, what y'all thoughts? What are y'all thoughts on VP Harris pick Tim Walz?
And his demeanor, like his countenance is warm. He just has a more youthful energy along with Kamala. So they together, they just bring like a fresh vibe to the whole, election. And I think more people are going to want to embrace that, because it's like a lot of younger people are invested in understanding the politics now, and they're getting themselves ready to vote. So it's just a different time for voting.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't understand the optics of these rallies. Mm-hmm. Today they brought a black band out, a black drum line out. Mm-hmm. All of this stuff is optics, and a lot of people were mad at Kamala for bringing out Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't believe people made a big deal out of Megan Thee Stallion. The only reason you saw that, I mean, usually you only see when she speak. Mm-hmm. It just so happened they showed the whole thing from beginning to end. Usually at these rallies, they have speakers come in and other people talking, performers. Trump rally, he have Kid Rock. The only reason you don't see Kid Rock because nobody want to see Kid Rock. Oh my God! You know what I'm saying? The only reason you ain't seen Kid Rock yet because he performing at a Trump rally, and we all know how big it he is. Because who want to tune in to Kid Rock? Right. I mean, he too old to be called Kid anyway by now. They need to start calling him Papa Rock. You know what I'm saying? Right. But anyway, y'all, listen, we need y'all participation in today's show, man. First of all, post a question you want us to ask or a topic you want us to get on. And second of all, tell us what y'all think about this VP pick, Tim Walz. Are you excited? Do you think this is going to be excite the base? Because that's basically what these elections come down to. How many of your people can you get to show up? You know what I'm saying? How many of your people can you get to show up? Because everything else gonna be like split. And that's how Trump won the first time. Enough the base didn't come out. Let's go. Okay, we back. Okay, I don't know what happened right there. But we are back. We went out for a second, so we're back. So what are y'all thoughts on VP pick? She said that there's Georgia Ray says there's no other option to do work to run this country. What you say? There's no
to do the work to run this
to do the work to
country.
run this country. Then she said, I still believe the former president Barack Obama is behind the scene making chess moves, and you could be right because Barack Obama he's not still out there like he's not still trying to you know.
But he's endorsing her.
Yeah, he endorsed her already. Yeah, he endorsed her already. But unlike Trump, you know, when the president is done,
they're done.
Either he lose or he term out.
Mm-hmm.
He go on to do something else.
Go to regular life.
Yeah, Trump is the only I've seen. He's the only president I've seen lose and still try to come back and get it.
Because he wants to stay relevant. Something's wrong with that.
I think he just want he want to stay out of jail. This is no seriously. On the way, I think he avoid a lot of these trials and stuff. And he's president, and he can get in there. He can just pass laws. He can just kill a lot of stuff while he in there. I think that's the only purpose he's running. You know what I'm saying?
So she said lots of folks still not going to vote, and that's funny she said that because I was getting ready to ask, do you think that now that she's picked the VP that she has picked, will that make you want to vote now if you weren't going to? And do you think we'll have more voters showing up at the polls because of him? I'm curious to know.
Donald Trump is saying votes don't count. For some reason, I'm only getting her. I'm only getting her.
Hey, Moretta.
What's up, Moretta? What's up, Letitia Beatty, Moretta, Miss Thompson? How you doing? Marilyn Cuz, what's up, Stafford? Rusty Steels, name a couple people here. Elita Smith, my boy Wayne Riley, W in the building. Michelle Lopez, Jeffrey Banks, Lucretia Bailey, what's up, Jamie Miller? What's up, Katrina Campbell, Dre Day, homie, what's up, cuz? And Maureen in the building. So listen, I don't call all y'all out, so I see that. So listen, type your question in the box, man. We were just chopping up a little bit of this VP. He got a little feistiness in him too.
Yeah.
He kind of had that you know that everyday work guy you know thing. What the hell's going on with this thing, man? Yeah, so he kind of got that going on. So what are y'all thoughts? So let's get on with the questions, y'all. At the beginning of the show, we asked if y'all have any questions. Ask them. Let me go to the top and see who have added any questions. First question. Okay, the first question is from Georgia Ray's. Her first question is America on the verge of a race war? Do you think America's on the verge of a race war?
That's a good question. I never really thought about it, but considering what's going on with the election coming up with her being Black, it may because there's still a lot of people, even though we see the goodness of everybody being excited about her running for president, I still feel that there are a lot of people that would not want to see her win. So it and especially if she just say she wins, then I think it would create the possibility of a race war. But I never really thought about it. What about you?
Not, I mean, I hear a lot of people out there talking about it's going to be a race war, but I don't. I think at the end of the day, a lot of people realize they got too much at stake to kind of like be starting over from scratch. I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, Trump can't serve for 4 years, and I think the Republican people, the people who vote for Trump, they know who he is now. They know the next time he lose, he's not going to stand with him.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna tell him to go down there, but he ain't. He told him he was going down there, but he never went with him. And a lot of these people still in jail right now because they believe Donald Trump. For some kind of, I don't know why they believe him the way they believe him. I don't know what it. Barack Obama would have never got that much love from me.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Barack Obama, as much as we and black folk love Barack Obama, we wouldn't have went all out like that to Barack Obama now, nigga. I mean, like, dude, we like you, dude, but goddamn, dude, I ain't going down to mess with these people, man.
His I call them his fans or worshipers. They are diehard. Like they're like almost like kissing the ground he walks on. So
yeah, it's almost like a worship type thing, like because I be on TikTok sometimes. Yeah, I be on TikTok, and I go in and they got these lives. They got live rooms where you got different live rooms. You got people for Kamala, you got mixed, you got people for Trump, and man, and these people contort the way they contort themselves to support what he do. I mean, people are not actually arguing about sexual assault. You arguing with people about do he have a sexual assault? Is his sexual assault legit or not? It don't matter if it's legit or not. He's involved in the sexual assault. Yeah. So you see what I'm saying? So I be so in my biggest question I asked them about that, the guy who's accused of sexual assault dates your daughter. Would you have anything to say about that? And they don't have nothing to say.
Right. So
look. So no. So the answer to that question right there is no. I do not think it's going to be a race war. It's going to be a few pockets of people marching and trying to, like the people at Charlottesville. You might have that Charlottesville type stuff where people trying to marching around with swastikas and swastika flags and rebel flags. But I don't think it's going to be a race war because I know most folks aren't racist, man, and I know a lot of people. All white people ain't racist.
And we're too, and this is what my thought is. We're too blended now. It's too many mixtures of races for it. It's starting to be washed out. The people that are. So that's just my take on it.
Yeah. So I don't think there'll be a race war. Listen, y'all. Today is about y'all. Today is y'all's show. Y'all, if y'all have any questions, any topic y'all want to talk about, please post it in the comment section. So we can talk. So we can have something to talk about. But if y'all ain't got nothing to talk about, we got something to talk about there. You know what I'm saying? One thing we like to do is read our mouths. What's up, Bridget Grind? What's up,
hey,
Kevin
Bridget.
Taylor? What's going on? What's going on out there? And welcome to the Overflow Everyday People Show with your boy RL and Jenny on the block. Jenny from the block. Listen, y'all share this live. Share this live to you in your favorite group, your favorite friend. If y'all, like I say, if y'all got something y'all want to talk about, man, post it in the comment section. I be want to know what's on y'all mind sometimes. What topic y'all want to chop up? So my answer to you, Georgia race is no. I don't think it would be a race war. We got too much. Yeah. We got too much shit we don't build up to be.
Yeah. I don't think it will be either. And that's why I was saying I didn't really. It never crossed my mind that that's a possibility. But if it is, it would be because of the election. And that would be dependent on if she won. But it just never entered my mind of that being a possibility.
But see, here's the thing about America. America is always it's gonna always be a fight for your freedom in America. Your freedom comes with a cost. And a lot of people don't realize that every era, it's going to be a fight. Every era, it's going to be a fight every era. And unfortunately, we are in a time where we got to fight to keep moving forward. Because if we don't fight to move forward, people will take you back, man. People will take you back. It's a reason why he got the slogan "Make America Great Again." And as a black person, this is what I tell the people black people vote for Trump. What in the hell does "Make America Great"? When was it great for us? So he's telling you we want to make America great again.
Yeah.
You got to ask yourself how far you talking about, how far back you talking about, dog.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And what does that really mean?
If you talking about 2 years ago, okay. Then how far back you talking about? If you talking about 4 years ago, okay, let's go back to 4 years. But this be his slogan before he was president. We want to make America great again. Now he want to make it great when it was great for him and his daddy. See, and that's what I be trying to get you black people who vote for Trump. You got to understand the psyche of these people, man. His mindset. When he say black jobs, he's not talking about president. He don't consider being president a black job. So, and another thing, when you hear him say they taking black jobs, why don't he never say they taking white jobs?
And what is a black job anyway?
What is a black job?
I want to know.
And people don't think when they hear stuff like that, they look over it. They pass. Oh, he's just speaking. He talks like that. No, he's speaking from experience. He's speaking from how he feels. When he speak from how he feels. He mean a black job. In Trump mind, there are certain jobs we should be on.
Yeah,
that's what he mean a black job. There's servants, people in a servant position. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like baggage handlers and bus drivers, people who serve people. Those what he consider black jobs. He don't consider corporate CEOs and doctors and lawyers as black jobs. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because if he was serious, because if he meant what he said, what he should have said, they're taking American jobs.
Right.
But see, the point of him saying taking black jobs was his way of trying to divide blacks and Latinos.
It's a stereotype.
Yeah, that was his way to try to cause friction between black folks and Latinos. Right. So he wanted black folk to get out and say, yeah, y'all taking our job. Go back home. See, and people don't even understand how they being played by Donald Trump. They just willing nigga, oh Trump, I like the way he talk. Now he's trying to sow division between two people. Cause why he didn't say they out here taking white folk job?
They're stuck on the whole money thing.
Yeah,
he put more money in our pockets, but if that's all you got to run off of, then that's weak, really, because there's so many other things that are against his character that should make anybody not even consider him as a president.
Yeah, exactly. So when you hear him say they taking black job, just know he's trying to cause friction between black and Latino. So listen, man, we've been doing them jobs we trying to advance in the world.
Right. Hell, we don't want them damn. We trying to do other things.
And that's what I told her. That's what I be telling dudes. And dude, we don't want them damn jobs. Hell, we want to be goddamn CEOs and shit now. We've been doing them jobs all our life. It's time for somebody to do them jobs.
But you know what's so funny? With everything that you just said, that could be a possible race war if he wins. You know what I'm saying? Because that is pitting a race of people against another when you're trying to compare. So,
that's exactly what this is his game plan, to divide and conquer. Trump is trying to divide and conquer. And people got to start listening to what he's saying. He's telling y'all what he wants. When people tell you who they are, you got to start trusting and believing them. The man has never worked a day in his life on a real job. How the hell he know what's a black job is? And that lets you know the fact that he has never had a real job, and the only time he's seen black people working when they were working for him.
And this is the thing, he's not relatable to the average everyday person. And I think with, again, the new VP and on the ticket with Kamala Harris, it's just gonna push him further back with the possibility of getting more votes. That's just what I think, because he doesn't come off as a personable type man. He's just very much into himself, and that's reflective in his relentlessness to just stay valid.
Yeah, and stay out of jail. So my answer to you is America on the verge of race war is absolutely positively not. Those are scare tactics, y'all. Y'all got to stop believing all these scare tactics, all this stuff at the border. The border ain't never been closed. I don't care whoever the president been, the border has never been closed. And the Republicans use the border every election. They start talking about the border. The last time Trump ran, he talked about the border. And what he said about the border, he said, I'm going to close the border. I'm going to build a big old wall, and Mexico going to pay for it. And here he is again, talking about the border again. And people just keep buying the same old ran down story, same old promises, and all they can run on is the border. And if Trump had did such a good job as president, he'll be talking about the economy. But he's talking about the border. You're bringing people over, they're killing your children. It's all to scare people, man. He don't have a positive vision. All he had is scare tactics. And Negroes going right out buying it. I be seeing brothers, man, like, I'm voting for Trump. I don't even argue with him no more.
I mean, it's like I said, it's like a cult. If they for him, it doesn't matter what you say. Facts, they just gonna stay.
I be like, what's the rapper name? You want to argue? I ain't trying to argue with you. I'm happy. You want to argue? Like the young boy we seen, a young black boy, couldn't have been no more than 20 with a Trump shirt on. I'm like, what the?
He looked like he was about 18. I was like, what?
And he looking around trying to see who looking at him with a Trump shirt on.
Crazy.
You don't think
how at that age you know that's who you would support?
Yeah, she's looking at me like he want to argue. I want to argue with you. I'm happy. Because at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, he can't serve for 4 more years. If he did win, he can't serve for 4 more years. In 2 or 3 of those years, gonna be trying to redo everything Biden did. So you need 2. I think if a president gonna be successful, you got to have 2 terms, like Obama. You got to serve 2 terms to even get your stuff off the ground. But anyway, y'all, so my answer is no, baby girl. So, but we got some more questions since y'all scared to participate in your day. And we ask y'all to ask us anything. It could be something personal. Y'all got a personal question y'all want me? You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to know some personal stuff? Holla at your boy, man. I'll tell you, man. I'm telling you, I'm an open book today. Y'all better ask your question where y'all can. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we was, since y'all don't have any question, we gonna chop this question up right here. So we was talking about, what we talking about?
Well, we're going to talk a little bit about Agenda 2030. Has anybody ever heard of it? What are your thoughts? We just kind of want to bring that up a little bit.
So this is another agenda, not the Agenda 20. There's so many damn agendas out here now. We got to watch out for Agenda 47, Agenda 2025, man. We got so many damn agendas. What's up, AD in the building, AD Gentry? What's up, man? Share this live, man. Y'all share this live if y'all watching. Yeah, we got so many agendas we got to look out for. We got Agenda 2025, which everybody says is going to really set us back, man. And Agenda, what you say, Agenda what?
2030. So
Agenda, I ain't
that's
never
just
heard
around the
Agenda
corner. Well, see,
2030
I heard about it 10 years ago. So this has been in the works since 2015. So it's not new information to me, but now people are starting to talk about it. Who were talking about it before when they first heard about it now because it's getting closer to the date. You know, it's just 2030 will be here in 5 years. So it's a lot of things that's supposed to make the
That's a
world
world
better.
agenda. That's a world agenda.
Right. It's supposed to make
Okay.
everything better.
2025
everybody.
is the American.
Right.
It's the far right Trump agenda
Right.
that they want to implement if he win, and they got everything in place to do it. They got Supreme Court judges on their side.
Mhm.
I mean, if they win the Senate, in the House, in the White House, man, it gonna be on. It gonna be on and popping, man. It gonna be on and popping, man. It gonna be some. I don't know, man. It gonna be a lot of marching and fighting and shit. I don't know if it's gonna be an all-out race war, but that's what Make America Great Again. He said he want to make America great again, but his great.
Mhm.
When he was a young boy,
Mhm.
and it's Trump like what 79. So you just imagine when Trump was a teenager.
That's what I'm saying. What is his definition of what made America great?
And you know what? And you know what? He's never been asked it. Ain't nobody never took the time to ask Trump, what do you mean make America great again? Right. Because as a black man, I'm like, hold on, dog.
It ain't always been great for our people.
What you mean make it great again? Nigga? We're trying to make it better, period. Right. So as a black man, you gotta ask yourself, what the hell he mean make America great again? Y'all just supporting people, y'all ain't asking no question. What does the hell make America great again mean? Because
that's a good
because
question.
if you talking about a time when he was a young man, shit, man, he talking about like the 50s and 40s and 60s. Yeah. I'm talking about shit, man. And you know what we was, and you know what was going on with us in the 60s and 50s and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It went nice. It went great. No. It went great. So we don't want to be great again. We want to be better in the future.
Right. And this, I'm gonna tell you what my annoyance is with Trump supporters, like the diehard ones. They keep, and now let me be clear. Forgiveness is something that we should have. Okay, that comes with being a child of God. If you're gonna say you serve the Most High God, you're going to be one to be forgiving. But they keep bringing up forgiving him for all the things he's done, things he's accused of, and stuff like that, and to kind of gloss over the things that he's been accused of and things that he has done. And what I don't like about that is I think if he was black, or just say if it was Barack Obama, I don't think he would be given that same grace. You know what I'm saying? Like I noticed, and I hate to say this, but it's a lot of our people that's always throwing that forgiveness card out there. And again, forgiveness is something we should have, but it's like, would you be the same way if it had been Barack Obama? And we just see that a lot, like when there's situations that happen in our communities where just say it's a white on black crime, there's all this, oh, we forgive, but then when it's black on black, then there's all this hate, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of anger. And so I just think with him, I'm noticing in like a lot of these debates that people are having, like on TikTok, they're throwing in that whole thing about, well, we have to forgive him and stuff like that. And that's fine for your spirit side. But then when you're talking about the facts of, is this somebody that you want to run the country? Like, let's look at that piece. Like, we're not going to, be unforgiving. But at the same time, we have to understand you're looking for somebody to have good character who's going to be in the White House.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, 2025, June of 2025, all of this mess, man. It could be coming down the pipe at us, man. And we gotta. In I always used to say, they say every year this is an important vote. This time, I really believe this might be an important vote.
This is going to be the epic. Like in all my years of living, in my gut, I feel like this is going to be. I can't even find a word past that to describe, how it's going to be, and I'm excited about it. I don't know if it's a nervous excitement or what, but I'm just excited because I know it's going to jumpstart some other things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because once it happens, whether Trump wins or Kamala wins, it's going to jumpstart like many other things, and that's kind of where my excitement is. Like I say, maybe nervous excitement, but I know that we need to be ready for whatever, because it's not going to be
Yeah.
like before. That I do
Especially if he
feel.
lose.
Right.
And I don't think nobody election night. A lot of people gonna be up late. I'm just gonna. A lot of people gonna have a sleepless night, man. Oh, I ain't lying. 'Cause a lot of people gonna have a sleepless night election night, man.
Right.
A lot of people, man, gonna be up. You
I
know,
know I
watching the
will be.
results, man.
I remember when Barack ran, it was like that. You know, everybody was like glued, like to the TV. Everybody wanted to find out and know what what the outcome was going to be. I just think this one is just so extra. It's just so
we might
extra.
not find out who won until like a couple of days, because they're gonna be so meticulous in making sure they get this right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they know Trump, he gonna say what he gonna say. They don't start cheating on me. If I don't win, I seen a truckload of votes going over there. And he gonna put some shit in the game. He gonna talk. He gonna put some shit in the game, whether he win or lose. He gonna set it up like he did. He gonna set it up like he could lose. Once he see he ain't blowing her out, he gonna start trying to set it up again like he did last year. Yeah. But I don't think his voters gonna buy it this year. I don't think they're gonna buy it. I think they're gonna it gonna be a few people, but it ain't gonna be the same people who bought this shit the last time.
Right. I'm curious. I'm curious to know who's out there. What your thoughts are about who you think is gonna win. We don't know, but who do you think is gonna win? So I'd like to know that. You just throw it in the chat. Like, who do you think is going to win?
Y'all quiet today. We asked y'all to ask us questions. We asking y'all to ask us questions, and y'all scared. You know what I'm saying? Y'all scared to ask us a question? Come on, man. Ain't nothing much about RL and Jenny, and we ain't gonna bite y'all. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to get y'all engaged in the show, man. That's all we want y'all to do. So if you got a topic you want us to talk about, you got a question you want us to ask, please ask that question. Don't be scared to ask us a question. Throw it out there and put your hand behind your back. You know what I'm saying? She said Project 2025 is here. You know what? They have already started implementing Project 2025, but they need one more. They need one more chip to fall. They need the White House. They need somebody to sign everything off. That's what they need. They got the Supreme Court in order. They got what they got. They got the House. They need the Senate and the White House, and they can just start dropping. They can just put everything in, and we don't. They can be in the open with it. They ain't even got to hide it no more, because they have the White House, they have the Senate, they have the House, and they have the Supreme Court. You know what I'm saying? So everything is lining up for them, man. Only thing is standing in their way is us. We the only thing standing in their way from enacting the Project 2025, and all y'all done heard about it. So if they get everything they want to implement it, everybody just needs to just shut up. That's what I'm gonna say. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you're on your own. Once they implement that, you really on your own, because you know what I'm saying. You protect your own shit. You know what I'm saying. But anyway, we got a question that we talked about. We have a question that something that we discussed. How long should you allow your kids to stay at home? This was a question we chopped up amongst ourselves. So I'm bringing it to y'all. How long do you allow your kids to stay at home? What say you?
This is my thought. So when it comes down to your children, I think it's not so much about how long should they stay at home, as much as it's about like what they're doing if they are going to stay at home up to a certain point. So a lot of kids, unfortunately, in the Western world, we kick them out as quick as we can, like 18. But I would say most will stay home up through college, and then after that, so about age 27, then they move out.
Age
But
27.
Yeah, like that's like an average age.
Somewhere else.
No,
Here.
no, here. So you'll have a group. So the median age for s- children moving out is like 19. But then you have that group that's about 27 who are college kids. And they, of course, if they're just staying in a dorm in another state somewhere, they're still residing like at home. So a lot of times that'll push their age out past 18, 19 to be technically still at home. But I think in the Western world, we are more prone to kicking our kids out, and there's some interesting reasons why um, that we are doing that here. In other countries, I don't think they are, I guess, more, prone to pushing their children out because I look at your children as your family. So to me, as long as they're productive, while they're there, if they're working or in school or both, I think that if they're contributing and they're not and they're respectful and they're not abusing their time at the home with having people in and out and just doing all kind of things that would have you say, hey, you need to go on and have your own place. I think that it's a good thing to just look at them as, oh, it's not about my children, this is my family. You need to look at them as
Yeah,
it's your
yeah,
family, because people have cousins stay with them, they have an aunt come stay with them when people hit hard times. So why not view your children as your family, and not have this idea that, oh, as soon as they turn 18, push them out. Because sometimes, and I know this with people that I've known personally, sometimes they're not ready to move out and then they wind up having to come back anyway. So it's just best to make sure they're ready, and then you can give them a chance to kind of stack their money, and then they can, be better prepared. So when they leave, they don't have to come back. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I feel, yeah, I feel you on the of course, if they're still in college, they're
Yeah.
still gonna be at the house.
Yeah.
But I'm talking like kids who just got a regular job, and
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying. I see Georgia Ray say the price of rent is way too high right now.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing she's saying because the rent is too high,
Right.
it's going to be hard for them to survive. You
And I
know,
want
so
I want to point out something interesting too. So I'm gonna read from something.
oh, you got notes on me.
I do. Because I don't want to miss this. I want to make sure.
Okay, what's
So
up?
so so the psyop is for us to have our children stay, I mean not stay, but get kicked out earlier, is created by central banks to make 10 extended families, members pay 10 rents, mortgages, 10 sets of utilities, 10 car payments, and 10 of every item needed for a home. So if you send your children out at age 18, depending on how many children you have, that's more adults, very young adults, that's probably not ready, out trying to attain all these things. So that's more money that's being spent for the mortgages, the cars, and all that stuff. That's like a psyop by the central banks. So you kind of have to look at like your own experiences, and then look at some of the money pieces that kind of go with maybe why they're pushing out. Like there's this idea that here in the Western world, when your children turn 18, put them out, And I get it. They need to learn independence, but they can still learn it if they stay home just a little bit longer. That keeps them from having to come back. You know what I'm saying? Because I know several people that have had their children move out too soon, and then they have to come back. And
Yeah.
so,
So what do y'all what's y'all opinion on this question? How long should you allow your kids to stay at home? I know some of y'all got grown kids, and y'all have had to make that decision. Had that talk, and like, come on, dog, you need to get a job or something.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my mama had to talk with me. You going? My mama told me you gonna either you gonna get a job,
Mhm.
you gonna take a trade. When I graduate, you gonna take a trade. You gonna take a trade. She tried to get me to take a trade, which I should have did at the time, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Because I was lost as a motherfucker, man. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, man, she told me to get a trade, but I ended up getting a job, right? And I don't ever remember her pressuring me to get out.
Right. My
I don't ever
parents
remember
weren't that
pressuring me to
way
get out.
either. Yeah, my parents weren't that way either. I think I moved out probably at age 24 4 maybe.
She says I'm actually living with my kids now, so she living with her kids. So they need to ask you when you get out, mama.
And I mean, it's the economy is making it harder for them to get out there and successfully survive without having to come back. And it's like I don't remember the pressure either because my mother and father, particularly my mother, she was like, as long as you're working in school, something, I did both. I worked, went to school. They helped me with a couple of things, but for the most part, my own car, own phone line. Like, back then we had landlines. We didn't have cell phones. So I had my own phone line. I had my own phone line. I did.
Oh, y'all forgot you from Adamville.
Stop
you
it.
were living in a house.
Stop. Anyway.
I'm from the project.
Anyway.
Stop. You lucky you could use the phone.
Stop it. But anyway, what I'm saying, I was responsible if I, had I was on my mom's insurance because of school. But when I went to the doctor, I still had to, I paid my own payments like deductibles and stuff like that, co-pays, whatever. So I developed a sense of responsibility while I was there. What I didn't have to, face yet was the expense of a roof over my head. But it gave me a chance to learn how to take care of myself. If I had car repairs, like I was on my mom's car insurance, but if I had car repairs, I paid for them. I paid for my gas bills and stuff like that. So it's just, I think a lot of times some of our children maybe not as mature as maybe others.
Yeah.
And so you have to give them time to learn how to navigate in the world without this feeling like, oh, you just got to get out there. I mean, I think here in the Western world, we're just too harsh on making them feel like they have to move out. And another thing too that was interesting, they said that plus entertainment and stress relief to cope with being alone. So they're banking on when they move out, they got to spend money for all this stuff. Crazy.
They do.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You have to, but I get, but here's the thing. I think it's okay. I think you have to sit down, and I think what's good. What you have to do is sit down and talk to them and say, look, let's come up with a plan. Mm-hmm. You might have like a 5-year plan. Yep. That is, you know what I'm saying. But they might want to move out before then. They might feel like they're ready.
Yep.
And you can't make them stay. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely.
But let's say you get, listen, baby, this is a 5-year plan. Because you talking about the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You got 5 years to stack your money.
Right. Yep.
Only thing you got is your cell phone bill. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Only thing you got is your cell phone bill. And if you want to give me something, you want to help out another bill, that's fine. Right. But as far as the rent and mortgage,
right.
Me, I got that. I mean, if you're in a relationship or you're married, you and your husband, because y'all got to pay it anyway.
Right.
Whether they there or not, you got to pay it anyway.
Right.
Now, of course, the bills and stuff, the water bill, gonna be higher than the light bill because they always there. And I don't know why. I don't know why people who don't pay light bill cut on all the damn lights in the house. You know what I'm saying? It seems like people who don't have a light bill, man, they purposely come in the house and cut on all the damn lights. And I ain't never understood that, man. I was like, why you got all these lights? I used to come home sometime. Even now, I come home like if my kids here.
Bathroom light.
The bathroom light on. The kitchen, all the kitchen lights on.
Yeah.
And the kitchen lights are bright light. They got them new. What kind of lights are on?
LED
light, man. Them things like bright as I don't know what, man. You come in the house, it's like you the sun is shining. I'm like, God, dog. I mean, there's one light can light up this whole area. And they got all the lights on. The living room light, the kitchen, the two kitchen light, the lights, what they call them lights? The
recess lights.
The recess lights on. You know what I'm saying? The oven light on, you know what I'm saying? All the lights are on. I'm like, man, what the world going on? Mm-hmm. And it's like they do it purposely. But anyway, you gotta have a plan. I think people need to start doing this, like come up with a plan with your kids who coming out of high school. Like, look, I think a 5-year plan is good enough. Mm-hmm. The 5 years is the limit, not it's the maximum, but a child might be ready in 3 years.
Right.
Depending on, how much they're grinding out there.
Mm-hmm.
But
and you know what? And even if you're not requiring them to pay anything because you got it. You can give them a little taste of responsibility and say, hey, you buy the groceries this week, or you pay not beyond the phone bill, pay like a utility bill like every month so they can get a feel of it, but they're still stacking their money. So
you don't want to get on the grocery list. I mean, you don't want to get the grocery back.
or they can just provide the money and just give me 200, and I get the groceries.
And you sending these young folks out to get the grocery bag. You finna be eating
Takis,
frozen piece of Takis and shit, man. Noodles, man. You ain't gonna eat healthy, man. You send them to get the grocery. You know what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Now, give them the grocery list. I'm gonna give you the list, and you put your money with it.
Right.
If you know what I'm saying, it's what a lot of people do, man. That they don't tell us this, but they doing this.
Right.
That's why they moved the insurance to like you can be 27 on your parents' insurance. Because the kids staying with them anyway.
Right.
We pushing our kids out.
Exactly.
For no reason. You know what I'm saying? Because we feel like you grown when you're age.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? My mama always told me you grown when you're on your own. Mm-hmm. You ain't grown till you're on your own. As long as you staying at home, you still my child. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Right. And a lot of us, we made the mistake of leaving home because we wanted to be grown. Mm-hmm. We wanted to be grown and on our own. So we left home early. I gotta look out. So we leave home early just to struggle, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
And then we end up coming right back because you know what I'm saying, we can't pay that rent.
and two, as long as they're, contributing to the, chores, like, take the trash out, help clean up, and being respectful, not having people in and out and all that stuff. I think you can give them a nice exit when you have a plan and when you give them some responsibility so they're not just sitting and just chilling out. So. And so also too, if you have a child that is, hate to use this word, but they're kind of on the lazy side, then you may have to push that bird out a little quicker. And you got to, get on them. But it's just going to be based on, what they're trying to do. If they're just trying to mooch off you, live forever there, then you got to deal with them a little differently. But if you're doing it right, look at them as family. Don't look at them as this just, people like, oh, your children still live with you. My family. This is my family. Because you can have a cousin live with you. You can have an aunt. And so your children, you should look at them as your family and just, let them get out there when they're ready.
Yeah, you gotta wean them. You gotta wean young folks out of that teenage mode. Yeah. Because if they get a job, they're gonna spend all their money on themselves. Mm-hmm. And they ain't gonna be saving no money. So that's why you gotta come up with a plan. Like, look, you save your money. Right. Don't be out here buying MJ Jordans and all that. And then you broke. You can spend all your money. You don't think you're gonna spend all your money because you ain't got no bills.
And taking 1,000 trips.
And taking 1,000 trips, man. And they'll do that.
I turn around, going here, going there. Like, where are you going?
Yeah, you gotta teach us responsibility, man. And the biggest responsibility I think our parents failed at us at, and I don't know if it's because I just think they didn't know themselves. Right. And that's
with money
credit.
management,
and that's credit.
Yes,
that's credit. Teach them how to
build
up their credit. So in them 5 years, man, they got A1 credit. Mm-hmm. So they good. You know what I'm saying? Now, when we came out of high school, I ain't know nothing about no credit.
I mean, like if you go to college, they're coming at you with credit cards, and then if you're not educated in it, you're gonna spend them up, and then you got all these credit card bills looking crazy. Your parents mad at you because you done charged them all up, thinking it's free money. But it's not. You still got to pay it back, and you got to know how to pay it back.
So what are y'all thoughts on this? What are y'all thoughts on this? What y'all think about this? Y'all send a text, man. Y'all text your boy something, man. Say something. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like credit. Coming out of high school, I didn't know what credit was. Even as a young man, I always thought credit was something for white folk, rich white folk.
My parents didn't educate us on that. I mean, so I get it.
Yeah, we didn't get educated on credit, and they didn't teach it in high school.
No.
I ain't heard them about no credit in high school, balancing checkbooks and all that.
Well, we
You know what
did
I'm saying?
learn about getting a bank account, and I think it
You
taught
know,
us in
you know,
school.
you was in the banking program.
It's
You
been
probably
so
was in the
long.
banking program. I'm talking about
And we
in
had to
regular
learn how to
place.
write checks. You know, we had to learn how to balance checkbooks and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And I remember my mother taking me to Citizens Trust. Y'all remember that bank? Citizens Trust Bank. And
For the CNS?
CT,
See, I
Citizens
thought it was
Trust.
CNS.
And I had to learn how to just start an account, whether it was checking and or savings, and then, you know, balancing out a checkbook. You make sure you know what you got going in and what you're pulling out. For sure, they, you know, helped you understand not to bounce checks. That was always scary. Like, you don't want to bounce a check. So that was the extent of what I was taught. I wasn't taught about credit cards. So as I started getting older in age, I just remember, I'll be honest with y'all, being nervous about financial stuff. People talk about stocks and bonds. Like, what's that? Like, what is that?
I ain't learned that yet.
I'm like, what is that?
I'm like, somebody will forget about that. I don't know what I'm saying. Stocks and bond, the stock market. And,
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I was
saying?
so ignorant about that stuff. So
Yeah. I mean, I think they need to change the curriculum in school.
Mhm.
So when these kids come out of high school, they already versed in it. They
Right.
already know what this stuff is about. It ain't like that way they won't be scared of it.
Exactly.
No,
Because it made me nervous.
And they do it, and I think, I don't want to go too far off topic. I think it's purpose. They do this. They keep us
course.
ignorant
Yep.
on purpose. They keep teaching us the same old damn curriculum.
Yeah.
They teach our kids the same curriculum year after year after year.
Mhm.
It's the same stuff, man. And they ain't changed it yet. The time to change, man. It's about their credit. It's about the stock market. I mean, a lot of people don't even work, man. They just work in the stock market.
Yeah.
I mean, that way you can work, because and the reason why they do it, they want you to be a worker all your life.
Mhm.
They want you to be a worker. They want you to be on your black job.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Trump said, they want you to stay on your black job and make them their white money. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want you to be hip to all the stock markets and credit and all that. A lot of people living on credit, man. We thought these folks had money. These folks ain't got no money, man. These folks living on credit. And we spending hardcore cash. Every time we get paid, we spend it all.
We learn how to make it and spend it. And that's
spend
about
it.
it.
We make it and we spend it. They make it and they save it and they spending our money.
Yeah.
And they getting credit, and I'll pay you back later. And then they get paid again, and they pay a little bit off, and I'll pay you later. And they keep kicking the can down the road, stacking their own money. You know what I'm saying? While we going to work, we spending every dime we got. 2 days before payday, we broke. Oh, serious? This
you're right.
Is true.
You're right.
2 days before payday, we are broke.
Yeah. And we're the biggest spenders, because we talked about that on the show one
time.
We're
the biggest spenders.
Boy, we spend some money.
We spend a lot of money, and we spending our own cash. We spending our money. Yeah. We ain't credit. We ain't get IOUs or nothing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't learned that yet. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want us. They don't want our kids to know this, because they want you on your black job. They want you to stay on your black job and make them their white money. I'm sad to say that, but this is how it works, man. We got to take it upon ourselves to teach our kids about credit and how to balance, how to manage your money. Right. And I wish I had somebody to teach me that coming up.
And you know what's so funny?
Because I've been working all my life. I've been working since I was 16 years old.
And you know what's so funny? Little kids, when they see like ATM and debit cards, like they just think that automatically money is on it, and that's money. Like they don't think about nothing past that. They just see the card as money. And so it starts early. Like you got to get in their heads early with little things, like because we don't teach money in school anymore. We have to push for that. We don't teach money, time, stuff like that. But yeah, they just see a card and they just think it's something that, just automatically generates money. You put it in there, and you have to tell kids, like, if there's no money in there, you can put the card in and no money gonna come out.
Yeah.
They're funny.
Yeah.
They're funny.
That's it's on there because you work for it.
Right. Right. It's
And-
not
and-
automatic.
And now they got these ATM things in the stores. In order to get, they charge you like $3 to get some of your money.
Right.
So I'm like, man, I'm like, man, this is one of the biggest money making. This is like you getting free money. It's
Right.
like people just bringing you their money.
Mm-hmm.
I be seeing people in the stores going to them, and I ain't gonna lie, I've been to the machine sometimes. It's convenient.
Sure.
That's why I like to keep. That's why I like to keep a lot of cash on
Right.
me. That way, I'm not like running to this ATM to give me
Right.
folks. It used to be like 150, and then it's
Now the
like
fees have gone up
now
to
it's
like
like
$2.75,
$3.
$3.
Some of them like $3 to get. I'm paying $3 to get $60 out.
Right.
And just think how many people during the day come in
Right.
and pay that $3. These folks are getting free money.
Mm-hmm.
It's like people coming in here to give you my money. I'm coming here to give you my money. And they be looking
I gotta
like,
pay you to get my
I
money,
gotta
and
pay
I
you
get
to
it.
get some money.
It's machines involved and all that stuff, but still, it's just
Yeah, in these ATM things, they got these stores, they like third party ATM.
yeah.
They even taking them out. I think Quick Trip are taking them out. Quick Trip usually have the Wells Fargo's in them.
Yeah.
I think they doing away with that for some reason.
John.
For some reason,
I didn't know about
what they
that.
did, they took the Wells Fargo out and they got their own in them.
Oh,
So they hip to the game.
okay,
They see people lining up to get their money
Right.
from Wells Fargo. So now they saying, well, damn,
right, because there's no charge.
there's no
to
charge.
pull it out from your bank.
They don't get nothing out of it.
Right.
Unless Wells Fargo getting them a little something, for to commission or something like that.
Right.
But other than that, they don't look at it and say, people are waiting in line to get money out the Wells Fargo machine. We might as well take Wells Fargo out and charge them $3 to get their money out and make more money. So it's all a game, man. You know what I'm saying? But
It's all about the dollar.
yeah. And I wish, like I said, I wish my parents would have taught me about money. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But unfortunately, they probably didn't know.
Right.
Ain't nobody
They
teach
didn't.
them.
Mm-mm.
And then what I'm saying, we can't keep passing it down to every
Right.
generation. The money literacy, money
Right.
illiterate,
And we can't
financial
be scared of
illiterate.
learning.
Yeah, we can't keep being people financially illiterate.
Right.
To a point, I think people need to start stepping up, man, who really care. You know what I'm saying? Like, do some lies and teach people lies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just have people send you something like a donation or something.
Mm-hmm.
Set up like an account, or a Cash App account, and let everybody who tuning in, just send you $2-3 and it'll add up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wish I knew this stuff. That's what I do, and people don't understand, man. You got a business. If you can just do that, you can make a lot of money teaching people about how credit works.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But everybody want to charge but you want to have a business doing it, and you want people to fix people credit and you charge $200. You can make more money if you teach it more people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's my thing. So listen, y'all. If y'all got a question, y'all want us to talk about, holler at your boy, holler at your girl. You know what I'm saying? Today is what the day is?
Y'all, it's been a long day.
Today is Open Topic Tuesday. So if y'all got anything y'all want us to talk about, post it in the comment section, and we'll chop it up. We'll chop it up and put it in the comment section. So we see y'all scared to ask questions. So we're gonna move on to the next topic. You done with that? You got something?
No. That's. I think I've poured out all that I want to say.
Giving you the best that I got. But so the next question is, y'all. It's a relationship question. Relationship question is, how many dates or how long do you involve yourself with someone before you decide or realize it is or isn't going anywhere? Y'all feel me? Y'all want me to read that again? So basically, how long you gonna kick it with somebody so you realize this ain't nothing right here, dog? It's time for me to move on. You know what I'm saying? How long do you deal with somebody before you say he playing games or she She ain't
Yeah.
trying to do that. I mean, she ain't trying to just be about me. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to just move forward to put a ring on that thing eventually. You know what I'm saying? Well, how long does it take? Is it a feel? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So what's your you said?
Well, okay. So I personally feel that when you know what you need, what you're looking for, and you spend that time on those dates having conversations as well as you're observing, how a person is moving, you kind of get a sense like, you know what, this is somebody I could be with. I can see myself with them. I don't think it takes like 2 years though. I don't think it takes 2 years to figure that. um I think we were listening to
So
something.
is it amount of dates
So
or
I
is
would
it does it start when you? So when does the clock start when you say, okay, I'm younger, you're my man? Don't say.
Okay, so I'll say this. So for the dates, okay, it depends on the intervals of the dates. Okay, you got a whole bunch of space between them dates. It may take you a little bit longer, but if you are, going on, some different dates, or however you spend it, and you have enough conversations in between those dates, I don't think it takes, and this is just getting a sense, okay? I don't think it takes beyond maybe 4 or 5 dates before you get a sense of, I could really be with this person.
Yeah, like I want to, I want
I
to,
want
I
to
want to
try,
try to get serious.
yeah,
I want to try to make this serious.
or interested in being like investing more of your
But don't y'all
time
have
and
to
stuff
be on
like
the?
that.
But don't they have to be a thing where you both have to be on that page?
Yeah,
Right?
of course. Yeah. Now, a person could maybe on one end feel that way, but the other person
Yeah.
could feel that way, but just not be ready. And not being ready could look like a lot of things. It could look like not in position, because of some other stuff. Um, but in your heart, you may know how I could do life with this person. It's kind of like you just get that feel and that sense. And sometimes your different circumstances may put a little space there where you can't really do it yet, but you're in the mindset of building. And it don't take like 12 dates. I think you you'll know way before then. Because it was interesting. We were listening to this show on the radio, and the answer that a lot of people had was by the third date. Some
Yeah,
they
yeah,
were It
yeah,
was
yeah.
interesting because it was some white guys and they
Yeah.
had different people just answering that, and I think the average was 3 dates, and then I think they went no further past 6, but I think it
And
was about
now
3.
this is you're dating because you're looking for somebody.
Right.
Because see, everybody who date, they ain't looking for nobody. They just
Right.
want to.
Do something.
I'm gonna get to
Hang
know
out.
you for a minute, and then
Yeah.
we gonna do this and we gonna do that.
Experience.
You
Yeah.
my cut buddy. You know what I'm saying? You my cut buddy, and we made that agreement. You my cut buddy.
Yeah.
So we gonna keep it. You my cut buddy, right?
Right.
So, but some people date to look for something special.
Yeah.
They're looking for somebody special.
Right.
So they were saying like 3 dates. After 3 dates, you know this person
Right.
is can be. You can take this person serious
Mm-hmm.
as somebody who want to move forward
Right.
with something
Exclusive.
bigger than just just what we doing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Yeah.
so at what point? So how the conversation go when you decide this is the person? Say this is the person. How the conversation go when you say let's move forward? I'm your man, you my girl. Is it just something you flow into?
I think so. I think little things will be said, like it'll come out in maybe like they'll start, if just say, you start affectionate things like you're my boo, and I know that can be like loosely said to anybody, but
Yeah.
you'll feel it, you'll know by the way the person looks at you, their desire to want to create time for another date, It won't just be, well, I'll see you when I see you. It'll start to become like we're investing time. So what you doing next week? And it's you'll just know by the things that are said and how it's said. You'll get a sense, and you'll know.
But it's not no. But you don't just come out. But what if the person say, well, we ain't never said we're idle?
Um,
Because some people might play you like that. They'll play you like, you know what I'm saying?
mhm.
They'll
Like,
play you like that. Because even though I call you my boo,
mhm.
I mean, and boo is used loosely, so.
But sometimes like there's a feeling that comes with it when a person starts saying it, then they may even be surprised, like, damn, did I just say that? Because you're feeling the person. So it's
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, I'm feeling them. And then you just sometimes, I'll say this. There's like this little saying that goes, some things understood don't need to be said. So you don't necessarily have to say this my man or you're my woman, stuff like that. It's just, you just know. You know what I'm saying?
Here's some things for me that I think if you can find out if people not serious, it's not serious about you, when they don't find time for you,
Right.
they make up excuses of why they don't want to be with you in a particular moment in time.
Right.
Excuses that can be like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to be with me, you'll make excuses of why you want to be with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Yeah. Because time like is like nothing else. You can't get it back once it's gone. So your investment of time is like precious. Like, so if
Yeah.
you give of your time, that speaks volumes to the person. They're like, wow, they're really investing in trying to get close to me and things like that. So I just think it's a knowing. You just kind of
Yeah,
you
gotta,
feel it.
and you
just
gotta
sense it.
read the signs. Say
Mhm.
like if you call somebody, it's a Saturday ain't nothing going on, and you say, look, let's go to the movie, and then they say, no, I ain't feeling it today. I'll check a rain check. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that person's serious about being with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At least they can say, look, let me get a little rest, and can we go tonight?
Mhm. Yeah.
They're gonna find some. They're not gonna cancel. They're not gonna
Right.
cancel out. They're gonna just find a space where it was best for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I can move with that. That's cool. But it was just if let's say you both be me and you both be down, and you making excuses why you can't be with me.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's a sign right there, man. And
Mhm.
also, they don't even want you to meet their parents yet.
Right. Or they don't talk about, future things, things that are not really like when I say future things, like, major stuff, like major events and stuff. If they're not in the conversation of building, you can tell when a person's trying to build with you by future things that they talk about that they want to do with you.
Yeah, yeah. You can tell yeah, that's exactly right. So you would say 3 dates. What'd you
I
say?
think I think by the third or fourth date, you get a feel in a sense
If this person can be
of possible
girlfriend or boyfriend, you
exclusive.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Be my boo.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because I don't think it take long because you can meet somebody, right? And they might like you. They might think you are great. They might be enamored by you, but then you can't catch them on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, or there's just always a lot of space in between when you talk.
And
And
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And there isn't a consistent building of time together.
And they don't like to do a lot of the stuff that they like to do. They don't want you tagging along with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now I don't want you going with me everywhere I go there. You know what I'm saying? You don't think you're gonna be with me everywhere I go now. Now I'm gonna take you some places I go, but you know what I'm saying? I know saying 9 times out of 10,
Yeah.
I want if it's something I like to have, if it's something I like to do, I want to do it with somebody I like being around.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, you know, you just need your space.
Your me time.
You just need a little me time.
Trust and believe. Everybody needs that.
Yeah, I need a little me time. I want
Sure.
you to sit there without, boo. You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
and I don't want to go with you everywhere you
Right.
go. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because I think it has to be a balance.
Absolutely.
I think it has to be a balance of you doing things you like with your
Right.
mate together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you enjoy this person.
Right. You're just still an individual. So you gotta, you know, it may be, so let's just say you're together and there may be certain things that one person does that the other person, you know, they don't do, but you got other people hang with that do it. Or just say, you have mutual friends, but then you have a friend. This doesn't mean they don't know your friends, but like, okay, if I'm saying I'm going to go hang out with my girl, hi, hey, here we are. I'll see you later.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's an awareness of who the person is. You know, and nobody's hiding any friends and stuff like that. But it's a thing of, hey, this is my me time. I'm hanging with this girl. But then there could be friends that are of the same sex of who you're dating, and you might can hang out with them. But that's not all friends. And it's something that has to do with just you having your me time with maybe one of your guy friends or a woman with one of her, you know, female friends.
Yeah.
It's just that me time to have balance for yourself. But overall, you're going to enjoy life together. So if even if it's just going to the grocery store and go shopping, or you just go to some event like, you know, or museum or something like that, you're trying to do things to experience, you know, the joys of, you know, having fun together. You know, where you're building, but you still keep in mind you're an individual and you balance it out for your me time.
You need some me time.
Right.
You
You
need some me
know, because
time.
I, you know, I feel like that keeps you in a good place.
Yeah,
So
it
that
do,
you're
yeah.
not smothering each other and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now, and they don't never want to take you nowhere.
Right.
Then I think there's a red flag when you in a relationship, a so-called relationship, and every time this person want to go to the party or to a club,
Right.
it's everything they want to do is they want to do it without you.
Or
you know what I'm saying? Because if they really cared about you, they want you to share some things that they like.
Or
you know what I'm saying?
they will only let me find the right word. Or they will put you around particular people that aren't let me find the right word. So they may introduce you to their friends, but it's a certain types of friends they introduce you to only. They don't introduce you to I'm trying to find the right word.
Now, some of my
out.
friends, I don't
Help
want
me
you.
out.
Then some of my friends, I don't want you around. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now, if it's gonna be like a fella thing, like I'm finna go to the park and it's just a bunch of fellas talking crap and drinking. Of course, you chill out. Now, if I know they're gonna have their old lady with them, somebody you can relate to, then okay, yeah, there's something to me to gauge that. But I'm not finna say I'm going to the club. I know there's gonna be a lot of women in that club too. You know, you go sit down in the corner you want to and watch me you want to. You know what I'm saying? Or we can just have some drinks together. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
it is. So I'm trying to find a word because I want to say it. So it's like, just say a guy can take a girl out and she's trying to, you know, see where it's going to go. And he may only take her around certain guys that just say they ain't right. They want to show the girl off. They be looking like, oh, okay. But then he may have those good friends.
If he care about you, he don't want to show you off. He don't want to see.
That's what I'm saying. You got to let me finish. That's what I'm saying. So it'll be a certain type of friends. You know, I'll just say the ratchet friends. They're not necessarily, you know, like look ratchet, but they don't have good character. Let me just say that. And then they'll take you around. Then it'll be like the other friends that are the classier friends that are, you know, that they won't put you around. And it's like, you're talking about this person all the time, but you won't put me around them, but you be taking me around these other people that's looking at you like, and it's like, you know, and when you can't meet their children and you don't get to meet, you know, the parents and stuff like that, you got to ask yourself like, you know, real quick, what is this? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you
So-
gotta at some when you get to a certain age, you gotta know better.
Oh, of
You
course.
gotta know what's
Absolutely.
the red flags, and you gotta know what's okay. What's going on with this cat or this
Right.
this chick?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She always want to go to the. She done been to 10 pool parties and everybody needed one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She don't even invite me to her own family reunion.
That's
You know what I'm
messed up.
saying? She done been pool. She don't take me. She go to the park. She go to the club every week. She ain't never invited me to come have some drinks with her. It's just she always talking about it's me and hang out with my girlfriends.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Serious red flag.
Cause I'll be like Keith Sweat. Those late night song with your girlfriend. I knew it was all a lie. I knew it, you knew it. So oh man, so yeah, those are red flags. She said, exactly, I agree. Yeah, so yeah, man. So it's a lot of red flags. I think we see and we ignore because when we
might like the person.
We like the person so much that we'll deal with it until we get to our red line. I think everybody got that red line to where they say that's enough.
Right.
I'm gonna have to go on through this pain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you made a good point. As we get older, we understand, first of all, I ain't got time like that to spend and waste on something that ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's like your time is valuable. You cannot get it back. And I think as we get older, we get a sense of our mortality. It's not that we're thinking, oh, I'm gonna die tomorrow, but you get more of a sense of your mortality. So you're not trying to spend time with somebody that you're not building.
Yeah, you're watching
You know
the
what I'm
clock.
saying?
You're watching
yeah.
that clock ticking, and you want somebody to lay up with every night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No.
I think everybody want that, man. Everybody want that every night person. And I know a lot of you see on social media, if you see people saying I'm single and happy. No hell you ain't. No hell you ain't happy. You ain't single and happy. No, you're not.
A lot of times people have been hurt, and so they think and feel that way.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a fight. What they say, fight or flight.
Yeah,
You
it's that's the best way. It's a mindset to adopt to cope with. I just can't find the right person yet, so I'll just say I'm single and happy. But I'm not saying single people aren't happy. But sometimes people who really want to be in a relationship because they've been hurt, and I know someone like this. They just claim they are good by themselves, but they're really not, because in the next breath, maybe a week later, they're crying about, I can't find nobody. So
so
it's a mindset that's like the
cliche.
cope.
It's cliche to say that.
Yeah.
But I don't think nobody want to be alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because it's two ways to go. So you're either going to be single or you're going to be in a relationship that's going to be solid. It's just you and that one person. And single means you can do whatever you want with whoever you want, whenever you want. As you get older, again, your time, you get worn out physically, you're going to spend more money. So there's a price that comes with that as you get older. Unless you just want to be single and not even think about that kind of stuff. You just focusing on maybe your career, things like that, and that's not even something you care about. But as far as like relationships go, either you're going to be single or you're going to be in something that's marriage and building towards that, because I think innately we all want somebody, but so many of us have been hurt that we struggle when we're in that place of trying to find that person, and it's hard. And a lot of people give up. And so then, maybe that's why they may resort to, I'm single and I'm good.
She said, I want someone to love me like Angela loved ghosts. Now, I'm not a big fan of I guess it's come from the show. What the show?
I haven't
50 Cent
seen
show.
it.
You know what?
It's new.
I hear a lot about ghosts from other people, but I've never watched single show of that. What's the name of that show? Everybody be talking about the 50 Cent show.
I haven't seen it.
What's the name of the show? Georgia Rays. And but I know the characters, but I never seen the show.
Yeah.
I know the character's name because people talk about it so much, man.
Hey, Larry Love.
Larry Love, what's going on, my brother? How you doing? Yeah, so I know his name Ghost. What's the name of the show, man?
I don't know. This is new to me, so maybe we gotta check
yeah,
it out.
So that's what she talking about though. But I know what she talking about. I know she talking about. What's up, man? How you doing? Power. Yeah, power,
okay.
man. You know, you know how people post about stuff all the time.
Right,
You think they talking about real people, but they talking about the characters in the show.
Right.
Girl, you know, Ghost did this. I'm like, hold on, who this is right here? You know what I'm saying? They be talking about the show. The last time I was into a show like that, I think was the show with Taraji in.
Yeah.
What's the name of that show? Taraji and Terrence Howard was in the show. Yeah. What's the name? It was about the music family.
Having a senior moment.
That was the last time I had got into one of these ratchet shows, man. You know what I'm saying? And I watched Empire. Yeah, he right, Empire. Larry got it right.
Yeah.
Man, I was into Empire like I was one of them women, man. You know what I'm saying? And I watched it religiously, man. You know what I'm saying? But then it just got, it's almost like they forgot how to write. They started writing. The mama started, the family structure had broke down. Like I want to say the mama hated the children and the dad hated the mama. And then nobody liked each other. I'm like, this is one of the most dysfunctional family in I ever seen. Black people ain't like that now. We have some family members we don't get along with, but we be trying to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, we don't be. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I think it's we just innately want to have someone, but we just go through so much of with disappointments, things that we weren't looking for, and and hurts. So we have to try to believe again for what we really would like and need. It's okay to say you need somebody. I'm one of those type people. Needs are real, so it's okay to say I need someone in my life. It's okay to say that.
Y'all watch the Olympics. Yeah, I catch up bits and pieces of the Olympics. I wanted to sit down and watch the Olympics. I think it's live in the morning. I think because of where they at, because of the location they're in Paris. So when they're actually performing, it's in the morning time. So I catch it at night. So I think I'm actually watching reruns at night of the man.
Congratulations on that.
He invited me though. I couldn't make it. Congratulations to you on the wedding. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it, man. And I know Jennifer was at work all day Friday.
Oh my gosh, till 6 o'clock.
Yeah, Jennifer got out work late, so we weren't able to make it.
But congratulations to her.
Yeah, congratulations, man. Yeah, congratulations. So yeah, about the Olympics, yeah, I watched a little bit of her. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about Snoop Dogg being on there?
Snoop Dogg.
You were annoyed by that.
I don't understand what the Snoop Dogg relationship is with the Olympics. It ain't like he was a former athlete. It ain't like he's an athlete.
Does he have family involved in it?
I don't know.
A relative?
I don't know if he got relatives in there. And I could be wrong, but I didn't get the connection. Usually they get like a former athlete.
He was sitting next to somebody. It was a woman with a baby. Does anybody know who that was? I think it may have been like a relation somewhere as to why he was so there.
I don't think he related to nobody. I just think I think they're trying to get, I think they think Snoop Dogg still relate to young people.
It's a vibe. It's a whole vibe.
Yeah, they're saying it was a whole vibe, but I wasn't feeling Snoop Dogg at the Olympics. It's like some things just don't go together.
Don't mix.
Some things just don't mix. And I like Snoop Dogg, the rapper, but it's just out of place at the Olympics. Because what's the connection? What is your connection to athletes in the Olympics? This is a world game. You're not a world leader. I mean, and I just didn't get it, man. And I think if they wanted to connect with the culture, they would have got a younger person. They would have got a younger person because Snoop Dogg is our age, man. Snoop Dogg down to 60 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? I know he in the 50s because the cat was rapping when I was in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just didn't get that connection, man. I'm like, well, why are they interviewing Snoop Dogg with Mike Tirico, who is the man who do the talking, all interviews and all that? I'm like, then they show Flavor Flav, and I'm saying, hold on, man, this is getting weirder and weirder, man. Then they got Flavor Flav. They showing Flavor Flav and Snoop Dogg. And I'm like, hold on, what's going on? What is this about?
I feel like there was somebody there.
They're trying to get black people to watch.
Probably. Like
that
Georgia Ray said, it's a part of the culture. So I can see that.
But they ain't never did this. They ain't never had rappers at the Olympics. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know they want us and everything.
They had like old like Carl Lewis and people who've been at the Olympics who done got some gold medals and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? People who you can relate to at that event. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it just didn't do nothing for me. And I ain't upset. I ain't mad at it. I
just feel like there was a relation somewhere with somebody there.
It's just something about somebody on the high bar. Yeah, if she get down, she gonna swing it thing around down. And like,
he had them gold shoes on,
and it just don't match with the event. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she gonna be a triple loop down. You know what I'm saying? She finna do a triple loop in a back bend for she get down. You know what I'm saying? She fine with it.
Weeks.
Yeah, and I'm like, what in the hell is Snoop Dogg doing talking about those things, man?
Georgia Ray said OG trying to stay relevant.
Yeah, but I don't think he needs. I mean, this ain't the event for him to stay relevant. And he should. Why he didn't go to the BET Awards? You know what I'm saying? How he showed up at the Olympic won't go to the BET Award? But look, y'all. If y'all got any question y'all got anything y'all want us to chop up, y'all ask us a question and let us chop it up. We just want y'all to give us one question. Throw us a hard question so we can chop it up, man. So we can end the show on a question. I want to end the show with a question y'all ask the viewer. Please, ma'am, sir. You know what I'm saying? Because we talk about Snoop Dogg and Flavor Flav at the Olympics. But as Sha'Carri Richardson, she got the silver medal. She didn't finish she didn't win the fastest woman in the world. But a lot of people dogged her out like, oh, I told y'all, I mean, goddamn, second place ain't. We don't got to a society where the silver don't mean nothing no more.
That's crazy.
If you don't get gold, you ain't nobody.
That's crazy.
I mean, what's wrong with being the second fastest woman in the world?
Right. That's crazy.
Hell, shit, I'm like the 5 million fastest man in the world. I wish I was the second fastest man in the world, but hell, I'm sitting at 5 million.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like 5 million, the 5 millionth fastest man in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, okay, she say, do one person love more than the other in a relationship? I think that's possible. I think that's possible, man.
Yes.
I think some people love more, man, and it just is what it is. Do you think so?
Yeah.
And why?
Well, so it that's a hard question. It's a good question, but it's hard to answer. Why? Because you have relationships where it's almost like the same energy is exchanged, where you know, hey, this person loved me just as much as I love them. And then there are relationships, and I've seen relationships like that before, where you can tell one person is more in love with the person than the other person. So
the other person just show love different. Now, is it all
that
about
would
the
have
optics?
to be it? Yeah.
Is it about the optics? Because you can't gauge a person's heart, right?
True.
So basically you just going off what it appears. Like, right?
Well, so in reality, there are people that are in relationships where one person is more invested in the heart than the other. So that's possible. Um, but where for you with what you're saying with the optics of it, sometimes it can look like one person loves the person more, but maybe the way that the person who doesn't look like they are, their expressions of their love for that person that matches the other person is they show it in a way where you can't see it as much. So is that what you're trying to say?
So you're saying they look like? So you're saying they like they
The expressions of it,
like what? Like
so sometimes people are quiet. They may not say a lot, but you'll know by the things they do and don't do. And then you have people that do both. They are very expressive with words, and they'll also show it by the sacrifices, the things that they do. And like I say, it's all about an understanding. Like you'll know, maybe to the outside looking in, people may not really see it, but between the two people, there's an understanding. And like I was saying earlier, some things understood don't need to be said, but you can have those situations where one person is more in love than the other. And I don't know if that's good. I don't think so.
I think it's possible for one person to love someone more than another.
Yeah.
But how do you gauge that? Like, how do you gauge love? How do you gauge somebody else's love by physical things like gifts? I mean, what is it like? How do you gauge if somebody loves somebody
more than
the other person? Because this person just might love different.
Yeah.
This person just might love different.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying it's not possible. It is possible that somebody can love somebody more than each other, but the main thing is, do you both love each other?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this person might express love different than this person express love. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This person might like to buy gifts.
Right.
This person might think expressing love is in that bedroom. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we won't give you, you know what I'm saying? Somebody might think if I'm giving you good wood, I'm all good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that might be that person way of expressing their love. Right. And this other person might want you to tell them, like, I love you every day. I love you. I love you. Tell me you love me. You love me. You love me. Every day you love me. You know, and people, and the thing about, why are you asking somebody they love you?
Right.
You shouldn't have to ask people, do they love you?
Right. You'll know.
Because they're going to tell you, I love you all the time. I mean, if you ask a person, do you love me? Are you really expecting no?
I think when a person asks, do you love me? I think that's because they have questions already. So that the questions that they have in their head is expressed in the question, do you love me? Because in their mind, they're thinking, well, if you love me, why you do this? Why you didn't do that? So they just form it in that one question, do you love me? And then maybe later, what comes after that is, well, if you love me, you would have blah, blah, blah. Or you wouldn't have did this. You know what I'm saying? So that question probably comes from an issue that they're having.
I think some people just love to hear somebody say they love them.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
It ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, because it's a nice thing to say.
But here's my thing. But if you ask somebody that, you're not getting a genuine answer. They're telling you that to ease your mind. They're not telling you that
in the moment of their feelings.
It's not that they don't love you. They're going to respond to you the way you want them to respond. So if you ask somebody, you love me, you're not expecting them. They're not going to say no. No, I don't love you. I don't love you. They're going to say, yeah, baby, I love you. So why are you asking? You know, if you ask 9 times out of 99.99, they're going to say yes. Mm-hmm. So you're not getting the genuine love answer back that you really want.
With the feelings.
Yeah, with the feelings. Like with the emotions, so this how you find, this is what you do. You tell that person you love them. And see if they say, I love you back. Don't phrase it as a question. Right. You give them your answer. Mm-hmm. Tell them how you feel about them. Mm-hmm. And leave it up to them to say it back to you. Right. Because I think when people ask somebody, "Do you love me?" They don't. I mean, it's like you say, they feel in doubt about it. They feel in doubt about it. Anytime a person asks you, you love me? You love me?" Just look at that person and say, "I love you," and then look back and say, "I love you back," and they may say, "I love you more." You know what I'm saying? But don't never ask nobody, do they love you? I think that's one of the weakest questions people ask in a relationship. Do you love me? Shut up. I mean, shut up. Damn.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It has to be an issue.
You know what I'm
for
saying?
that to come
Yeah, I just don't think that's, you know what I'm saying, the right thing to be.
Yeah.
Don't ask nobody, do they love you? Tell them you love them. And get a response back. You know what I'm saying? You know? It's just a lot of, just stop asking questions and say how you feel. I think we ask too many questions. Just tell me how you feel and let me respond back to you. You know what I'm saying? Just tell me how you feel.
She got a question when you let her have.
What is the question on? What is the question?
You let her have the last piece of chicken.
Will you let her have the last piece of chicken? I let her bite it. You know what I'm saying? I let her bite my last piece of chicken. I give a piece of it now.
Yeah.
I give a piece
shared.
of my last piece of chicken. Yeah, I share it. Hell no, you get my last piece of chicken. Hell no, that chicken.
Okay. Will he sit down and watch the entire Tyler Perry movie with you? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I love Tyler Perry movies.
Yes.
I love Tyler Perry. I love the ones like the one with the marriage movie. Marriage in Black. I love those type of movies.
Divorce in the Black.
Yeah, Divorce in the Black. I love those type of movies more than I love his comedy movies.
Yeah.
But I watch his comedy movies, the Madea movies. But I love the other type of movie he produced more though, because you know they it's a message they trying to send. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I love watching movies, man. I love watching movies. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing enjoyable. Ain't nothing more enjoyable than sitting down and watching a movie with somebody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Laughing at
funny
parts and shocking.
And, I like those. I like those suspense movies where you don't really put it all together to like the end. And you say, "Wow!"
But you know what, y'all? He be figuring out the ending.
Yeah,
he be like reading it so good.
If you think about these movies, most of them they kind of like the same.
Yeah.
It's never going to be the person you think it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's never, these movies are almost the same. The person you would suspect is never going to be the person. That's why they give you that person. They make that person look guilty in the beginning. Right. And you think it's that person, but it's always somebody else in the end. Yeah, the Lifetime channel movies, the Tubi movie, the Lifetime movies, the Tubi movies.
Freebie.
What else? And Prime got movies like that now.
We've seen so many movies. Oh my God, we need to do a movie review because we done seen 1,000 movies. After movie after movie, like sometimes 3 in a row.
What's up, Tiff? How you doing? How you doing, Tiff? Tiff, you gotta come on, man, with some of that poetry, girl. You know what I'm saying? Don't be sneaking on him. You know what I'm saying? You better go and write that poetry book, girl. But anyway, y'all, listen.
Thank you for your questions.
Yeah, thank you for your questions, man. She's been engaging all day, man. She got about
you.
like 1 million comments, and we appreciate you. I think she said she got barred from she got kicked, she got barred, she in Facebook jail. so she's smart. See that good? We broadcast from 2 different platforms, Facebook and YouTube. So you know what I'm saying? Right. So that's good. So they can't cut you off now. I don't think YouTube gonna cut you off. Yeah, what's up, Tim? How you doing?
Hi.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while, Tim. Night. Come back next week, girl. I gotta bring her online, man. I want to hear. You know how you see people text stuff and you can kind of like imagine how they saying it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want you got to come on live 1 week with us.
Yeah.
Just for a few minutes, cause I want to put a voice with the text.
Face. Yeah. Voice, yes.
Yeah, you know,
for sure.
like in radio, you want to put the
Here.
face with the voice.
Voice, yeah.
I want to put your face with. I want to put your voice
to your
with the text.
Yeah. Thank you so
I can
much.
imagine
You
how
will
that gonna be.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you so much.
Enjoyed the questions. Those are good.
And listen, y'all, if y'all know anybody who has a book, I got a couple people I gotta look into who got books and stuff.
Mhm.
Anybody with a book, anybody with an organization, anybody who got something going on.
In the community.
Tiff, y'all come on back one time, man, and talk about what y'all got going on too. So if you're doing anything in the community, man, that's worth talking about, y'all come on the show, let us highlight y'all, man, and show y'all some love, man.
And informational things that help us to be better, like with health, where you've studied, maybe that's the field you're in, like just
Finances, something like that.
Yeah, to educate us, because
Yeah.
ignorance is a part of some of our issues, and when we don't know, we just don't know, and knowledge is definitely power. So
Knowledge is power. Knowledge is king.
and it's more powerful when you use it. So
you know what they say on Captain Planet? Knowing is half the battle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's no good if you don't use the knowledge. So
And the Captain Planet fans out there, right? I remember back in the day, I would just watch Captain Planet before I go to school, and that's the last thing I used to hear.
I forgot about
Knowing
that
is
show.
half the battle.
I think I heard of it, but I don't know if I watched that. Did I watch that? You're gonna have to pull that up.
Captain Planet, you know what's Captain
I
Planet?
heard of it, but I just don't remember watching
No,
it.
you didn't. If you don't remember, you didn't watch it. You didn't watch
Well, you're
it.
gonna
What
have
was
to
your
pull it
favorite
up.
cartoon was? What you
Favorite
watch?
cartoon?
Did you watch cartoon in the morning before you go to
I
school? You remember
did.
that?
I used to watch. Don't laugh, y'all. Chilly Willy.
I
used to love Chilly Willy.
I
My
was a
God.
huge Chilly Willy fan. Tennessee Tuxedo, you remember?
Yep.
Tennessee Tuxedo, Willie Woodpecker, of course, Willie Woodpecker. Man, yeah, I used to watch that little group too. All them, that's the
cartoon.
I used to watch Jackson 5. They had the little snake and all stuff like that.
Rosie and
I used to watch Jackson 5 cartoon. That was back in the day when we only got cartoon on Saturdays, and now they like spoiled.
24/7.
24/7. They can on
Look
the
at it
main,
on their phone.
on their phone, and it's like cartoon ain't even fun no more because it's too much cartoon.
Right.
It ain't even fun no more. But I used to love all this stuff. But in the morning, I used to watch like Popeye.
Mm-hmm.
Popeye, come on! I used to catch a little bit of that before I run out the door. My mama kicked me on the Three Stooges, not a cartoon, but that's some of the stuff you could come on in the morning before you go to school. Because we used to be up like 6 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, getting ready to go to school.
Yeah.
And we walked to school. I was in Blaylock then.
I had to get on that bus.
Yeah, you had
be running outside with the book bag, like, y'all better get on that bus before it drive off.
Yeah, we walked to school. We just had to
running behind that bus.
Walk across the street.
The bus used to stop like right in front of our house, like the door, like right there. So if we missed the bus, then we was just being lazy that day.
Yes, and that's the difference between y'all and the project. We a lot of our experiences came later in life.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying. Y'all was already riding school buses to school. We didn't get to ride to school bus till we got to high school.
I didn't like riding it though. The school bus was like horrible.
Oh man,
fights, all kind of stuff.
I didn't like it. You know that they had that little pedal up. We just beat this.
I hated riding the bus. And the bus driver, I had the same bus driver from elementary all the way up to my senior year. That same bus driver. And he was a pervert because he was always looking through that rearview mirror, checking folks out. I'm like,
ooh, young girl, young girl right there. Young girl, she don't grow. She don't grow.
Yeah, they watch you grow, and then you get in high school, they be trying to say stuff.
She don't grow as a pair.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me get out of here, man. Look, y'all, listen, we appreciate y'all showing up, man, and supporting the show.
Yes, thank you.
Overflow, the Everyday People Show, man, every Tuesday at 7 o'clock, man, unless we doing something else, or a holiday or something that's going on. So listen, we would love y'all, if like I said, if y'all got something going on, a business, a book y'all done wrote, or organization y'all want to talk about, or just some viable information that will be helpful to the community, we will be glad to have you on for the last hour of the show to chop it up with your boy and your girl, man. So what do you got to say? We appreciate y'all, man.
No, I just want to say I appreciate everybody that tuned in. We had some interesting topics, and I enjoyed it. So just take care of each other. Until next time.
So next time, then when we do Open Topic Tuesday, y'all go ahead and start writing some stuff down y'all want to talk about, man. And we can just chop it up together. Because I created this show for everybody, man. You be watching these shows on TV and you be want to come in on it, and you be want to come on and talk about how you feel about it. We didn't get that opportunity. We don't get the opportunity to go on Oprah show and talk about how we feel about a topic. This show is for the people. If you want to come on live, you can chop it up. If you want to just stay in the comment, we can chop it up. So the next time we do Open Topic Tuesday, y'all gonna write your question down there and just throw them at your boy and your girl, man, and we'll chop it up with y'all, because that's what we do, man.
Right.
We like to talk about people business. You know? But anyway, y'all, we appreciate y'all for coming on. Y'all can be doing anything else. Right. I know the Olympics on, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all can be doing anything. Fred Ross, you just not showing up late, man. What's up, man? How you doing, my brother? But anyway, y'all, we finna cut up out of here. We go 2 hours every Tuesday from 7 to 9 o'clock. You know what, y'all? We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. And guess what? Tell them, Jenny.
Ain't nothing y'all can do about it.
Give yourself a hand. We out of here, y'all.